NSN Tonight from the Barracuda Championship rolls on. Thrilled to be joined by Patrick Rodgers moments after he finished his first round, 9 points. You shot a 67. How'd it feel out there?
Yeah, it's always great to be here in Truckee. Just an amazing place, all 4 seasons, but especially in the summertime. You know, it's a good feeling just being here in this town. And obviously, I enjoy this golf tournament. It's a fun format. We got perfect weather, and it was nice to play really solid out there today.
We were talking before we started taping. Yeah, 9 or 10 times to this tournament. You've experienced it at Montreux and Old Greenwood. What keeps you coming back?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're all aspiring to be in the majors at the Open Championship. It's a tough one to crack, but this is, to be honest with you, this is almost a better alternative. I watched the golf this morning and they looked pretty miserable over there. So yeah, I will definitely take it. And yeah, with the Stableford format, it's really fun. It's a part of the country that my family and I love coming to. So yeah, there's just great vibes around here.
You've come so close to winning this thing. Actually, even went to a sudden death playoff a couple of years ago, and I remember that hole. It was just the way it all kind of set up. It was tough. I wish. What do you remember about that situation, and what do you sort of like use as that to maybe inject some confidence into yourself to that maybe this weekend is the time to get it done?
It's an interesting experience playing this tournament with a lead because you really need to stay so offensive in this format. Like par obviously isn't going to get you anywhere. It's going to keep you, in the same spot. And so to stay on the offensive, stay on the gas, keep trying to make birdies. I kind of stalled out my last 9 holes and gave Akshay an opportunity to come back and chase me. But yeah, I've had a lot of chances to win here, which has been fun. I really enjoy the format because I think it naturally just makes me more aggressive, which is something that I try to implement throughout the whole year. But yeah, hopefully this week is my week.
How have you been feeling so far this year? I know you've had a couple top 20 finishes. You finished in the top 3 at the Genesis.
Yeah.
How's the game kind of been so far all
yeah,
year?
I got off to a nice start. Was right there in the mix there at the Genesis. And I've kind of struggled the last month and a half or so. Just a few things that have creeped up in my ball striking. But I've been putting in a lot of hard work, not really seeing a ton of results, feeling like I'm close, like every tour player says. But I feel like I'm starting to turn the corner. Today was really solid, so I need to put 3 more rounds together just like that.
Well, you can look up Patrick's career earnings. The game has treated him well, but you don't need me to tell you, over 300 events, still without a win. I believe it's the most starts on the PGA Tour without a victory. Does that hang over your head, or do you just kind of enjoy where you're at and it's going to come one of these days?
It definitely hangs over my head because I'm competitive and I play to win. So I've played 300 and however many times, and I haven't got it done yet. So, as a golfer, that's 300 failures. But of course, I have a growth mindset. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to improve over the course of my career. I think I'm more served or better served now than I ever have been. And so the difficult part is wanting it to happen so badly, but needing to let it happen in order for it to become a reality. So that's kind of where we're at.
Well, you certainly won a lot in college. Tied Tiger's record with 11 wins at Stanford. I know that's going back a few years now, but how much did that? I mean, how enjoyable was that experience? Did you come out to this region at all when you played for the Cardinal?
Yeah, I love being out on the West Coast. Yeah, it brings back a lot of great memories from my college days. Tahoe's a place that's really close to a lot of people that went to Stanford and live out in the Bay Area now. So yeah, this feels super familiar. We really enjoy coming here. We try to turn this into like a little summer vacation, and I think it brings out some good golf and a really enjoyable week.
When you look at this golf course, Old Greenwood, are there any holes in particular that you just really enjoy playing that kind of just stick out in your mind? I know they kind of flip the 9s and now like 7, 8, and 9. Used to be 16, 17, 18. Obviously, those are very scenic and just interesting. But is there a part of the golf course that you like?
Yeah, I just think in general this is a great venue for Stableford because there's so many risk-reward shots. There's so many shots where you can hit a decent shot and be penalized, whether it's in a hazard or whatever, but the rewards are really good. There's, I think, 3 or 4 par 4s that you can drive.
Yeah.
There's 3 par 5s, so there's a lot of opportunity to be aggressive and kind of try to take the reins. And so it's fun to have a format that allows you to do that and kind of play loose and free. But yeah, that closing stretch is a lot of fun, but there's tons of stretches. Even getting off to a hot start, it feels like you're always a few holes away from really tipping the scales and getting yourself near the top of the leaderboard.
Take us into some of the extracurriculars. You find time to have some fun with the family out here?
Yeah, I think we're going to go to Donner Lake this afternoon.
Nice.
My family and I have all been a little under the weather so far this week, so we're looking forward to feeling good and getting back outside and enjoying outside here in Truckee.
Big Patrick. Indiana guy, right? Pardon me.
No, you're good.
We, of course, cover Steve Alford down in Reno. That's
Yeah.
still a pretty big name around those parts, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's an Indiana legend. That will always be
Heck
the case.
of a year for your Pacers, too, man. They were right
Oh,
there.
man. I still don't know if I can talk about it.
I'm so sorry.
It was the most fun few months of my life as a Pacers fan, and then one of the hardest things to watch. So, but I will live and die with my Pacers, and they gave me a lot of great memories this year.
Hey, they're going to be in the mix again for sure.
All right, we appreciate you joining us, Patrick. We hope you can get it done this weekend.
Thanks, guys.
And good luck out there.
Good
Appreciate
luck, man.
you having
We'll
me.
see you in that final
Thank
group
you.
Sunday.
Sounds good. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
NSN Tonight from the Barracuda rolls on as Pat gets ready to jump in Donner Lake.